So this is the final progress review blog, and I'm at home wrapped up in my blankie. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing it's asking me is, how does your blog compare with your AS blog in terms of details and use of ICT? Well, with AS blog, because it was kind of new and I've never really done media before, I was like posting, but not as in thorough detail as I am doing now. So now I'm like doing blogs as I go along, like every step of the way, whereas in AS I would have just done, okay, this is the mood board for my thriller, day 1 of filming, day 2, whereas now it'd be day 1, this is what we talked about in day 1, this is what we did, the weather was like this, our locations were like that, so in more detail. And in terms of ICT, in AS, I mainly just use vlogs, Go Animate sometimes, and screen grabs. Whereas in A2, I've used vlogs as well, Go Animate, Prezi, Photobucket, Camtasia, and I've just found Wordle, Scribd, and things like that, which has been around for ages, but I've just never really used them. It's also asking, how efficiently does the blog show all aspects of the research, planning, and production of your advanced portfolio? Well, I've got a thorough amount of blogs on each aspect. So, research, planning, production. I've updated a lot more than last year and along the way. So I would have as well as blogs about filming and editing, I've had blogs about idea changing. So there was one point where we wanted to use the green screen, but then I blogged about how we changed our mind and we preferred to use the HP projector instead because we thought it'd look nicer, things like that. And we've also blogged a lot more about target audience this year. Gaps in the blogging work, I could say, put my hand up truthfully, the gaps I had is at the beginning. There was section where you had to reflect back on AS work. I think I did maybe one of those blogs, and truth be told, I thought, it wasn't that important, but after talking to my teachers and things, it is quite important. So that's mainly the gaps in my blogs, and I do wish I could go back and do them if I had time. How many individual blog entries did you produce? If I take a rough guess, because I've got about 113, 114 blogs, I would say probably about 50, 60 of them are individual, and then the rest have been group posts. I mean, during the middle bit, definitely where we were filming, I did kind of rely a lot on my group posts, but then after I was like, come on, everyone's ahead of you, you're not doing any extra posts. So I tried to catch up. So I think maybe I could have done better at that. And it says, would you change anything? Like I said, I would do a lot more blogs, and I do a lot more blogs that weren't on the checklist. A lot of people were doing extra blogs. So was I, but not as many. If I think about it, I could have blogged a lot more on location. I remember seeing a blog about Brick Lane, talking about the different types of artwork and how that attracts different types of people who are also in the same group. I could have done blogs like that. What else would I change? I'd change my blogging momentum, so I would do it a lot more frequently. Not just in lessons, I'd do it at home. Because I have an app on my phone, could have done it on the way to somewhere, taking pictures somewhere. I would have done that. And yeah, so last review blog. It's been fun.